So 1, smack him, get that gem, and then we'll try to loot everything else afterwards. Go up. Oh, that's exactly where I needed you to go, my friend. Because now what happens?
Nope.
Wait a second. Yo, alright everybody, we are here today checking out a little banger by the name of Zore, Pilgrimage of the Slorfs, a turn-based survival strategy tabletop game, a bit reminiscent, I would say, of the old school mystery dungeon games. Now in Zore, you will be in control of a couple of aliens known as, well, Slorfs, as you make the grand pilgrimage to find the star god Zore. So if you're keeping track, we've essentially covered everybody from the title alone. To do this, you'll have to deploy strategy in both combat and after combat, as the resource management will be very imperative to the crafting of equipment and cards needed to overcome the journey. Will you rush maps to try to conserve resources, or use up the resources to uncover new upgrades, which might give you an advantage late game? All these choices make for endless replayability. If you enjoy what you see here today, check out the provided link down below in the description, as Zore will launch August 30th on Steam for $14.99 with a limited time 10% discount. Let's go. All that said and done, let's get to it, huh? So one thing I will stress before we start here today is I encourage you all to do the tutorial when you first play the game. Number one, it's like the smoothest, easiest, shortest tutorial of all time. Like, it doesn't, like, waste time doing all this other crazy stuff. It basically gives you, like, the basics, like, in under a minute or two, and then it leaves you alone, because that tutorial will actually then transfer into your trial seamlessly, which is essentially the actual quest of the game itself. So we have the Elder Slorf here. Good luck and be thoughtful, for we must have the eye of the big Grimp. So our goal here with this run is going to be the big Grimp, which is the area, the boss, I guess, the first real big boss, right? We are going to be trying to aim for that boss here in this video. Let's see how it goes. We got two boys over here. Now, these guys go down with only one attack. Not really a big problem. They only move for one spot as well, so we'll keep that in mind. And over here, we got the big version of that guy. He only moves one spot as well, but he takes 2 hits in order to bring down. So we have cards, which will be very important for everything that we essentially will do. We also have 3 thirst and 8 hunger each at the moment. We'll be able to upgrade that pretty soon. But that determines the cards we can use, because they all have tied to either a hunger value or a thirst value, right? And if you don't have enough, say, water stored up, you'll take damage equal to the amount of this card would have cost otherwise to your HP. So it's going to be a very strategic game, but there's ways to get food throughout the level this way, the remains of enemies, etc., etc. That's like a really quick and dirty rundown of what we're going to be doing here. For now, though, let's see. You'll probably move towards me down here, or you'll try that side, one or the other, right? Motivation is a free card, which I love, and it gives us 3 actions. So with this bad boy here, I could go 1, 2, bam, kill this guy, then this guy will move towards us, and he won't have any more actions, so he only has 1 action per. So I think we will indeed start with this. Let's go ahead and use Explore and grab some sticks, which will be used for crafting over here. Oh, you came at me. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter who you came after. And let's see, 2 action points. No harvest card for that. So let's do lazy, because it's a really high price to only move 2 actions. But if I move 1, 2, I'll land here in the mushroom patch and it'll cover 2. So essentially this will be like a 1 feeding cost card, essentially, in the long run, right? So pick up experience, which we'll use to level up soon. Fill that up. It's back to me. Over here we also have the petroglyph, which will let us discover a recipe we'll be able to craft eventually too. For next turn you'll be coming over here, huh? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I might want to move here, and as a matter of fact I can do that. Move and then attack, and then we could kind of sync up our attacks on the big boy right here. So you know what, I will do that, but this is going to cost me a little bit of food, so keep that in mind. That's fine. We'll do bam, smack him. You move forward. Alright. Now, this guy's going to come right over here, and then we'll hopefully be able to set up an attack, but we'll see. It depends on what we draw here first. We didn't get it. Right, we still have our cards here. So after my turn, he'll move forward here for a fact. So what I could do is, I don't necessarily want to do much. My hunger with this character is at 4. Harvest, I want to have that stick around so we can use it for that card down there. I guess I'm going to just sacrifice 1 walk, but not actually walk. Or should I walk it? No, I'm not. I'm gonna sacrifice the card. It'll still cost me 1 hunger, but it won't actually cost me to move. And we did get motivation, which is perfect. Because now, on our turn, we'll motivate down here. 1, 2, smack him, and then on his turn, smack him, and it's all over for this dude. Perfect. So exactly how I was hoping would work, or at least would happen. And we still got one more card. Obviously, as I mentioned, now I can't smack him again because the action value for an attack has doubled. So instead, I want to get that recipe right here. And then on your attack, of course, you know, your hunger is getting a little bit low now, so instead of doing that, let's just do swipe. And it costs us 1 thirst, which is fine. Enemies cleared, we're allowed now to move out of the map by making the camp. But again, this is where you might want to gather the extra stuff, if you have enough resources to make it happen, obviously. Let's see here, we can either enter this or harvest for 2, which would be good for you. At the moment for this character right here, I want to get into this recipe, and let's see, we have learned the sharp stick. I haven't played with this one beforehand. So once we're in the camp, is where we could start messing around with our deck here. The experience that we picked up will be used to upgrade your cards and sometimes to evolve them all together. I want to get a stronger attack. Okay. Punch, I'm going to go Big Strike. Big Strike is essentially just an upgrade of Swipe, which is what I was hoping to do with the upgrade here. So yeah, 2 damage is going to be very useful for a certain couple of enemies that we'll run into soon enough. So Big Strike right there. We got 2 left over, which we could use for Harvest. You know, I haven't seen too much value in Harvest early on. I could turn you into Explorer for a 2/2. You know what? I will do that. So those are cards right there. Let's go down to the crafting menu. This is where all the sticks that we've collected and stuff like that will come into play. Right now, with only 2 sticks to our name, there's probably not much we can do. This will give us a bigger hand size and scouting level. And this will give us 2 max food. So from 8, we have now gone to 10. Gives us a bit more maneuverability. But again, had I gotten the extra stick just now, we would have had actually enough. But evasion. So these will be the dudes over here with evasion. Essentially what this means is that the first attack they receive will always be negated unless you use a blunt weapon. Blunt weapons normally would be like clubs and stuff like you could actually craft. So let's have you walk. Here. Get this out of the way now. Got the nut finger. Not familiar with that one either. It seems like it's almost like a sling.
Literally.
We want to do lazy or motivation. Let's start with motivation. So 1, smack him, get that gem, and then we'll try to loot everything else afterwards. Go up. Oh, that's exactly where I needed you to go, my friend. Because now what happens?
Nope.
Wait a second. Okay, it's not the end of the world, all right? Just chill. We got this, though. We hit him once, that goes away. You know what? Maybe I wanted to save the Big Strike for this guy. Would you think about that one? No, you didn't think about that. You just thought that I screwed up when I did not. There was no screw up here. Here's what we do. Smack him and we move, and then I wanted to finish this guy off with the pinker. Wait, did you ever think about that? Did you consider that option? No, you didn't consider that option. You just thought the worst of me. 1, 2, you see? So fine. So let's do motivation. This is going to be a weapon we could use actually for combat now. But when you use it, it breaks initially. I don't want to use it for combat though. I actually want to use it for crafting because it's a craftable item. So we'll save that. Now, do I want to undo the patch of food? I guess I probably will, because if I do that, then it'll give us more, I guess, more choices or options to move to grab the Lex, 2 sticks, and the recipe afterwards. Yeah, I guess it'll just make it more convenient for us. And then we Big Strike our boy here. Enemies out of the way. Perfect. Now, as you can see, I cannot move. So we are going to sacrifice this, which is good. What's nice about these cards is they don't actually hurt you at all, so you can skip your turn without necessarily having to give away food or any sort of thirst value right there. This will be grass, which is something we also do need for crafting. I do want to make my way over there. I just want to get this eye though, and that'll be to refill our water. Oh, fish! There's a really good upgrade that requires a fish. I believe it gives you more HP. Just to explore. We'll walk through food anyway. We'll fill up water through here. It's okay. It's okay. And you got another explore. That's perfect. So now, Bammer, and let's get the recipe over the sticks here for now. Sandals. I've seen those before. I haven't crafted them just yet. I think they give you like extra actions. We're gonna harvest fishy. Got him. First time I've gotten this. I've seen it in the recipes, but I've never gotten it before. So I have come to an unfortunate situation now, where this is where I mentioned chip damage. We are literally right here, but we need to harvest this to get a new card from 3 options. We have the harvest card ready to go. Now, the problem in order to make this happen is, if I use harvest with this character, we're losing 1 HP, because we only got 1 bit of water. But to even get to that, we have to also sacrifice HP here, because 2 hunger required at least for that. I can't sacrifice the harvest cards we need down here, obviously, right? So then what this would do is we'll take 9 damage, both of us. Or at least we'll be dropping at a 9 for that. Is it worth it?
Do it.
I will try it. Give Slorf 1 action. May not attack. Skip turns of hostile units this round. That sounds really, really good, don't it? I gotta go with that. Okay, make your camp. So we took our first bit of damage right there, but again, it was damage that I brought upon myself just for the greed. That's where I mentioned, you know, you want to play it safe, or do you want to just get all them upgrades? So right now, let's go to manage attack. Branch is an excess card. That's, we could swap that into for the stone or the... I'll swap it in for the stone for now. The stone we can throw it, which I guess has its value if you want to do a little chip damage from far away before you actually get it up close. The branch does 2 in 1 go and also has blunt. So this would take care of something like the evasive bug, but keep in mind that we could also use these 2 for crafting, so maybe it's not something I really care too much about at the moment. 4 experience still, let's see. Big strike, what happens when we go from here? Maniacal strike, 4 damage. No, of course, don't ignore. What would you do? Prowl. 3 actions. For real? So 1 food, 3 actions, and you're still skipping the entire hostile turn. Could I? Oh, I kinda... Part of me wanted to really grab that big strike, but that's fine. Alright, let's go down to crafting. Now we have things to craft, which is great. 2 max food for 3 sticks, we have 5 sticks, so we won't be able to get both of these. Do we want food, or do we want a bigger hand size and a scouting level +1? I think food, as we saw, we took damage from food and needing water. So I will open this up. So now we have the Rock Grimp, who has armor. Each point will absorb 1 damage. This is where that, you know, shank that we could have made would have been useful. 2 HP and 2 attacks. So what does this guy need? 4 attack, or at least 4 damage altogether. What could we have done to taking this guy down 1 attack, you're asking?
Instant replay, please.
Maniacal strike, 4 damage.
So I will play this and see how it plays out for us. So... Bammer.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh, Falcon, you cannot attack with the prowl card, though, you ding-donger. You are absolutely correct, my friend.
But wait!
Oh, wait, no, I'm right. I'm okay, though. I can attack, sure, but it's gonna skip the enemy's turn for this round. Bammer. Now, I don't want to move right there because then it'll give him a free attack, so I will end my turn here. You move up. Well, I mean, you'll move up eventually. Again, I don't want to get too far, because this guy, I'm hoping he moves over here, and then we can just double team. So, in reality, I am just going to chill right here, and I'm going to move this stone right there. You move forward, okay, and then we double team. As a matter of fact, we'd even use the big strike to take care of him right now. And I probably, well, since I'm stuck in here, I might as well. Yeah. Okay. We'll let him move 1 more time. We still have motivation right there. So once he comes down here, we can big strike and motivate away. Get rid of that fish. And then get rid of... I'm going to harvest those sticks down here. So get rid of this. There he is. And then what we do is obviously start off here with the big striker. And then motivate. 1, 2. Enemies cleared. So I have 1 more movement, right? Yes. We're at 4 food. I want to harvest these sticks. At this point, to make the trip over there for that nut, it could be... Well, I guess we could start moving that way to make it happen. Let's see. We might be able to get these nuts. I'm not 100% sure. But, I mean, we're going to be out of food here pretty soon, so we absolutely at least want to grab the sticks if all else fails. Now, we got motivation here, which is perfect because you were my other thorn in the side now. Now what we can do is harvest next turn with this, without taking damage, grab the nuts and we're out of here, and then because of motivation, you've been freed up. You actually even get more water that way, or harvest that. Now, we got enough sticks, I wouldn't say, so just move up here, don't really matter. And then you harvest that. Oh, you don't grab them instantly? God. We're gonna have to take damage. Alright. Damage for one nut. And you can't even move to grab this one, huh? Nope, nothing. Unless you want to take one more damage. No, I don't. Okay. Well, so far we're really taking damage based on my own account, if that means anything, so there is that. Alright, let's go to crafting, and we got 4 experience, so maybe let me look at my deck first, and now I kind of do want to go to Maniacal Strike for a fact. So there is that. Go back down to crafting. Cyclops 1, attacks target in range 3 for 2 damage. Wow. It's actually kind of good. It requires the eyes, which we have. I don't think the eyes are something we're saving for anything else over here, is it? Nope. What about the goopy stuff? We got foraging packs, but it's something kind of really far down. I think I'm gonna grab this. We got a lot of sticks. Make the Cyclops 1 happen. Yeah, range 3, 2 attack, definitely. We've already taken damage twice from food purposes alone, right? So sure. Why not? Okay. So we have plenty of moving potential now. Let's go back up to my deck. Anything I need to move into? Yeah, I need to move the Cyclops 1 end. So stone. Get him out of here. Okay, and we are here at the lair of the big Grimp. Our boss fight for this area. No more bug, no more slorf, says him. Or her, or whatever. Stay sharp. Okay, so let's see. 10 HP on this one. Big task ahead of us. We have a couple of healing spots there, and one right there too. And these bug eggs, if you move near them, they will spawn little boys after you, which is a little bit annoying, so we kind of want the big Grimp to come to us. Now, the big Grimp jumps 2, doesn't move, he jumps 2, and his slam, when he jumps, he does knock back, and I believe damage as well, the slam from his jump. So, it's kind of a little bit annoying, but we'll see how this plays out. Let's do explore. Up to here. Get that food kind of back in a sense, right? And we got fishy. Got HP right there, which is good if we take some damage. So here's like a fight that you could take some damage because we have a couple of heals to kind of get to afterwards. So we could play a little bit more rambunctious and not plan things out too much, I suppose. Let's do another explore. Down this way. Let's avoid the bugs if we can for now. Oh, he still actually landed an attack on me. So the range is at least 2, it does seem. Assuming he uses the tiles as we do. He was still at least 1 tile away, so that slam still did 1, huh? A little bit annoying, but so be it. Well, we got motivation, so with a motivation at the very least what I could do... Oh, you popped as well because of this guy! Oh, that changes things a little bit. But I guess not too much. So, I'm gonna do this, and I am going to... Oh, I think pretty much the same thing's gonna happen again, isn't it? But we gotta be healed that way if we go that way, so... Sure. Let's go towards that heal if we can. 1, 2... That'll trigger that guy. So I think we have to use explore. Yeah. And go down here. That's fine. We got that heal up there, which I'm going for, but I was hoping we trigger this along the way because we had some water. So now, I'll take another hit, but at least we've done 4 damage to this boy right here. And we got Prowl, which is great. It'll skip their turn. So... let's use that now. Get closer to the action, so we can get rid of the big boy here as soon as possible. And yeah, we definitely want to hike up to get our water back.
Are you sure about that?
We got 2 damage coming up soon, and he's at 5, so we still need 3 more. We have a couple of cards like hike and walk that might do it. I mean, I think if we eat damage right now, we can take care of this guy in like the next turn or so. So you know what? Yes, let's eat damage. We could heal it afterwards. So this could actually be 2 attacks in one go. Okay. And do we move back one? Sure. And we got Prowl again, so now we have skipped their turn yet again. So, boom. And let's get prepared for last final assault here. Cyclops Wand, not enough for the attack or damage, but you'll do it with walk more than likely afterwards. So, zap him. And batter him. Bada bing, bada boom, the beast is tormented no more. And we throw this thing. Oh, wait. No, put the goods there. Oh, the goods. Oh, I needed to do my looting. Gorb and Huga carefully roll the giant Grimp eye back to the village. You have shown incredible bravery and resourcefulness in first defeating the strange beast and then hunting the big Grimp. You survived what seemed like certain peril. With our vision extended, we must push towards the tier of Zore by scouting into the warren. You are our best chance yet, but understand that none have ever returned. And onwards we go from here. So, I hope that was a nice little representation for you guys of what Zore is all about. It's so fun. Like, it's very much strategic, obviously, but I've never really played a game. The hell is that thing? Lazy? That's a card. Oh, that thing Underflock Peak raises and lowers one level each round. Oh, so if we want to go up, we got to be on top of you, wait for a that's intriguing. That's going to add even more. Yeah, as I mentioned, strategy. This game is all about strategy. Not only when it comes to the combat, but also using enough strategy, your decks properly, what's coming up next to see about acquiring the resources you need to obviously get your upgrades. So, really, really fun game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As I mentioned down below in the description, I'll have a link for you if you want to check it out for yourselves. Available August 30th. $14.99 with a 10% launch discount. I'll catch you guys next time.